Hey people of Restoration Park Church. I'm out here on a beautiful autumn day at Restoration Park Church at a place that you've probably never seen before. It's at the far west end of our church, and it is reStore. You've heard a little bit about it, but you're going to see more about it. reStore came about 10 years ago when we were in another location. Our church was Lake Avenue Christian Church, and in our community we noticed that there were a lot of families that just simply could not afford, especially school clothes. And so every late summer we would gather up all the clothes we could from our church family, from other places, and then give it away absolutely free. We would clothe 100, 200 families. It was a great thing. And then we moved to Restoration Park Church, and we wondered, how is this going to happen? Can we still pull that off? And we not only pulled it off, it multiplied. We were able to go to 40 different venues and do the same thing that we did at our church in New Carlisle. We would give away to hundreds of families at all these venues, full wardrobes. We would go to schools, we would go to churches, and any place that asked us, and we would take our clothes and show them how to do it, and then they began to do it on their own. It's been a great ministry. We found out that the Red Cross refers people to Restoration Park Church when there's a burnout. A family calls them, says, we've lost everything, but we know where you can get clothes. They send them here. Foster families have discovered us. They get children in the middle of the night or whatever. They don't have clothes. They come here and get full wardrobes. There are 2 prisons that send inmates here to get clothes when they get out. They have no clothing. A number of abuse centers for women, people who have addiction problems, a couple organizations that rescue sex trafficked people. They send them here to get clothing. And so it's just exploded in a wonderful way. We have terrific volunteers who love on these people and really help them, not just with clothing, but with life. So we have a story to tell you. Here we go.
My name is Angie, and I'm a certified peer recovery supporter with the state of Ohio, which basically means that I'm someone who identifies as a person in long-term recovery from substance use, from mental health, and everything in between that. So reStore has been such a gift and such a blessing for not only the ladies that I serve and that I bring in here, but for myself personally, as I get to come in here and absorb all the love that's here, and just Peg and Neil and all the volunteers who are great. I am passionate about trying to help others along their own journey and their path to recovery. So I bring women in from all those different variety of places, and they get to pick their own clothes out. And it's a really neat thing to watch from my side, because a lot of times women are redefining who they are. Maybe they used to dress a certain way, and now they kind of want to try something different. They don't want to be that same person that they were. Also, one of the big things I've seen is that I've watched women come in here who have some issues with God, have some issues with the church, and through the love of the volunteers and everybody that's around and their selfless giving of the clothes, they start to open their mind up to maybe there are good people out there. Maybe not all church people act like that church person did that hurt me. So really get to watch people restored back to God, to church, and just watch them redefine who they are, what they want their journey to look like. The last thing I'll say is that if you're not involved in this ministry, you should be. It's great. You need to come in here and hang out with everybody. It's a highlight of my week when I come in, and just that camaraderie and that family of people here. And I love watching women come in here and be doted upon. And that's what people do in this ministry, is they make you feel like you are the most important person in that moment, because they are the most important person in that moment. So it's been a great blessing for me.
We want to make this an environment that is welcoming, that feels like love, that feels like we care about you. And so we're going to do some renovations in here. We're painting, putting in new floor, some warmer lighting. We want to try to get an area of nice furniture, maybe even some snacks. So some of the people who come here will be able to be touched by the people who volunteer here, their hearts, their love, introducing them to Jesus, showing Jesus in ways that are tangible. And so we're kind of looking for your help with all that. We're starting the renovation now. We as a church, we're just going to do it. We want you to know that that comes from your offerings as well. So we're thankful for that. We're just going to do it. But we are looking for your help. If you'd like to help donate something that helps expand the ministry here, or you want to come and volunteer, man, we would love to have you. So It's going to be something very different than what it has been. It's been a warehouse sending out clothes. Now it's a place where people will come for ministry. Maybe you can help. Thanks.